So heel banded toes to bar is a great drill for people that are trying to get their first toes to bar, or maybe people that have toes to bar, but it's not quite where like we want it to be. It cues the athlete to really kick into the band, and then they get that rebound from the band to go into their next rep. So I see a lot of athletes or people that are learning toes to bar just drop into that arch and they lose all their tension. So when you're coaching this, I want you to cue to kick into the arch with a little bit of aggression and get nice and tight into that arch, and then they're going to get that rebound back from the band. Also want you to cue getting into that shape nice and early. So I see a lot of people say they're in their toes to bar position and then they just fall into it like this, and then they're in this position. Well, I want you to get long as fast as you can. So that's a good one. Or paint a semicircle with your feet nice and big. Another good reason for this drill is it gets athletes just to jump into that hollow from behind the bar. So if I jump up and I'm not in my hollow, I'm just going to kick the band. So that's quite a good one. It's going to make them jump into that pike and then they can go into their first rep. In terms of setup, great if you have a rig and you can just use the J hooks to set it to whatever height. If not, heavy kettlebells are fine. You can also just have members or coaches just holding them in place as well. If you've got someone sort of a bit heavier or with a bit more power in that arch that might kick them over. In terms of height, if you grab a couple of crash mats, you can just make it a little bit higher, so just lift the kettlebells up. So you have an athlete shorter than me on this bar, I would just have it a little bit higher.